Yo, what's going on, everyone? Ed Barrett here, back another Master League review. Yeah, that's it. This is game is against venxx. Let's get into it. This is my third game of the league. First game moving. I put it on 2 times speed already because, you know, it's a long thing. And the Radeon software again going off again. I forgot to fix that. I'm actually recording this at a different date, but I just forgot to fix this. If I hope you guys are enjoying these. Also, I noticed that I know I've been told this before, but I just tested it for myself again. My mic is pretty quiet before, so I will definitely try to adjust the that. We see Olu right there, and I'm looking for the 4 and the 21 along the E8, which I'm not doing very successfully because the E8's like there. E75 is what I'm looking along, I guess. And did I just? I didn't guess. Yeah. Um, I don't see the other cities actually here. I mean, I can't remember if I found anything else in this one or if it was. Yeah, it was up there. That's right. That's right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I should have been scanning up there. That's what it was. That's what it was. Yeah. Yeah. Next one here we have just Malaysia. Here we have the I believe Borneo or Sarawak extension somewhere I saw, but it could be trolling. It's like 2 times speed, so it's kind of hard to tell exactly. Um, Although do we have black stickers? I'm actually not totally sure. We will see here what it ends up being, obviously. And approaching some some unofficial coverage. That's right. That's right. I This is a fun part. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But we do have the like Sarawak and stuff things, and those I don't recognize. Um, but yeah, it's gonna be moving along here, and I couldn't ever like get out of this. I don't think. If I'm not, I'm pretty sure never got out of this. I just ended up guessing. Yeah, I just reset there, and then everything checked out and kind of lined up something a bit better. Guessed more down there, but it was just down there. And yeah, Sebangan was on some stuff, and it was very findable for me. Next here we have some more Malaysia, this time on the mainland with some coast there. And I'm looking for, yeah, I mean, I'm just looking for that city, and I'm looking for like the exact intersection here. And I should have just said it like about now. Okay, there we go. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I mean, pretty good work there. Not too bad. Obviously, 2 times speed, so speeds up how quick I got that, but it was still a nice find there. Pretty easy information to work with if you know the states and all that, but still, you gotta know that. I'm trying to get down this thing by like shortcutting it by like jumping over a bit. I did it on that first one. I wasn't able to do it this one. Um, yeah, I'm also looking to see if I can find one more of those kilometer markers to be able to see the exact road that we're on because it just had the kilometer, which does not help me much. That doesn't say anything to my knowledge. Um, yeah, very nothing around. So I went the other way, or nothing really that first direction. So I went the other way. Hopefully, he went down. I do this sometimes where I reset, and I'm not sure if it's the best move. Um, and that just I think just says kilometer again, which I'm yeah, it just has a K, which I'm just like I don't know. And I kind of just clicked in the middle, didn't I? And I'm trying to like look at the valley and see if there's anything that lines up like if I can imagine it in my head enough. But it's kind of a small valley and it's hard to like. It was very curved, I guess, but that'd be about it. Next we have some Iceland. I mean, I went for yeah, I was looking for this city. I think he found it and I didn't. Not to spoil it. Can I wait? So can I see it? I yeah. And is it on there? I don't know, maybe. But yeah, we have some like coast there, these things. Yeah, I think I could probably I learned some Iceland stuff. Like I looked at coverage when the Gen 4 came out and I was just like, yeah, I haven't remembered a lot of it. I mean, near the lake to the northeast, that like the trees and stuff. I knew that before Zigzag talked about it. So, yeah, OG in that sense, but I'm just like I can't. Yeah, Santa Fe is not that, and I can't. I'm looking for like the fells and all that stuff, and I'm just like, what the fuck? I can't find it. It ended up being up there, and it was that I don't know if that was on something. It might have been, or very well likely was on the first. Ooh, actually, I just noticed that there was like the green road that showed you this the E8 on one of the signs that I just passed by. But yeah, here we have Norway, with the yellow and center thing and like the Nordic feeling. And it ain't Finland. And there's actually nice signage there. 134 and then the 165 in white. So I'm looking for that. I'm having to zoom in more to find the 100s, I imagine. I don't know why I'm not zooming in more here. Or I guess I'm looking for the city, but... Oh, yeah. Okay, just in Oslo. Here we go. Nothing too much there. And then Chile here. And just on the 5, so that's not very helpful. But if we find some town names, then that can be very helpful. So nothing really that direction, so I just went the other way. And here we do have some signs. We're on the island. And I honestly should have just set in between, or like, should have just set on the island here. Hopefully he didn't see it or whatever. Because really, like, how many points am I going to lose, you know? But because I spent so long, I thought. Or did I send there? Okay, I did send there. Okay, we're good. For some reason, I remember myself taking longer, but again, this isn't 2 times speed. Oh yeah, he doesn't even go on the island. Big damage there, which is nice to put us back in the lead. I just recognized the city names right away as being like the ones on the island. Okay, he was really nice here. I had a black screen for like this thing. Okay, and then, okay, so like in real time, that was probably like, I don't know, maybe it felt like 10 seconds, but maybe it was a little bit less. But I said, okay, good, sorry. And I started looking around again, and they said, no problem. And then he says, like, tell me when you're ready. So I'm like, oh, shit, now? And so I basically just, like, spun around for a second to, like, give him that time that I used, you know? And then I went, and then I looked. And then, I mean, to be fair, like, I'm not really, like, and I waited, right? I'm like, I'm giving him a lot of time. I feel like I'm being very generous. I could have sent here, like, right away. But I was being, I don't know, he was nice to me, so I'll be nice to him back and not insta-send. Because, yeah, I had the black screen, and I was like, what the hell is that? So, yeah, that was, again, very nice of venxx to stop playing for a second to, like, not let me die immediately. Because, like, I don't know, if he had sent there, and I probably would have just clicked Lima, and he could have gotten really close. Although I don't know if he even got... Did he get in Cusco? He wasn't in Cusco. Yeah. I was going to tell him I spun around for a second to give him the time, but I was like, whatever. If he sees this video, he will know. And again, I do really appreciate him doing that. And I'm like looking here. It just looks like Jerusalem, right? I mean, like, doesn't it? Right? Like, I mean, it just looked like Jerusalem. I don't know. It's like yellow plates and like, it wasn't Tel Aviv. I'll tell you that for free. Here we have like... Latvia, Lithuania type thing. Probably Latvia, I want to say. Was it? It was Lithuania, wasn't it? Or am I tripping? Malta. No, that's like, yeah, that's, I thought that's Lithuania. Or Latvia. Latvia is what I meant to say. But I could be trolling. No, that's like a Latvian thing. Yeah. And the Malta's, yeah, there it is. Yeah. I definitely heard of Malta before. That's like, cause I was, I like had compiled one of my own maps. Like, I think it already exists, but it's like, basically, what's the map called? I'm forgetting the original name. Nice 5K there from me. Not to brag, but he shouldn't be too far away. Oh, I got a Discord message there. I was pulling that away. But I was making a map of like misleading place, like oh my god, what am I? I saw the sign. There we go. You know, brain farts, they happen. Anyways, as you've definitely seen from my gameplay, brain farts do happen. Anyways, here we have some Mexico, or not Mexico. I mean Ecuador. Oh my god, I'm literally like, I'm not even talking. Okay, let's just let Ev Beverage from the past, who was actually thinking, do all the work here in Colombia. Here with the yellow plates. Oh my gosh. And the Colombian cross and all that stuff. Nothing really. I do know a lot of the provinces, or I've practiced them all before, so like I at least have heard of all of them, and I can a lot of times like remember where some of them are, and I was like, it looked like this area east of the Andes to me. So I did. It was east of the Andes, which he's a lot closer, but it was thankfully I wasn't dead there. But yeah, it was east of the Andes, but not where I guessed. But next here we have some looking like Ontario. Or what does that say? I can't even see. Um, oh yeah, 10th line. That's like a really Ontario like street name thing. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I clicked away from it. I found it kind of. I found the right angle and area, but I just clicked away from it. It does end up being like right north, like around here. Like right here is where I should have been clicking, and like the angle matches and all that stuff. And I clicked away, and I'm like, I don't know, didn't need to do that. And I click further away. I do believe. Yeah, I keep clicking further away. Yeah, like it just ends up being like near Brampton. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I clicked over here. Like, yeah, I just keep looking further away. It doesn't end up being just like near Brampton. Thankfully, we win off that, but I almost threw that. Yeah, that was a 20-minute moving game. So thankfully, we did the 2 times speed there and made it just 10 minutes, just like the no move will be. And here we go into the no move. The last one was on official world. By the way, this is, as you saw, an arbitrary world. Yeah, he accidentally did it moving for a second there, but no worries. And we head into actual no move here in Chile. This felt like that's like the salt mine stuff. I should have clicked more. Actually, wait, yeah. You can see there's a salt mine right there. Like it feels like the mountainy stuff that you get with like salt mines. Yeah, they're not salt mines. I don't know what they are, but there's like a lot of like the salt, not flats, but it's like that rocky, salty, whatever. I don't know how to describe it, or I don't know exactly what it is. It does end up being Montenegro there. I went Croatia. He goes Croatia. I go Slovakia there, and here we have Albania with the red thing with the red strip on the plate, and just like Albanian language, right? I'm looking for if these are city names by chance, but I can't find them. I don't think that was on the sign. Oops, did I? Wait, oops. I think that might have been the GeoGuessr. Yeah, it was on the sign, but alas, I did not know that, and it is okay. Move on to Eswatini here with like this feeling, like it just feels like Eswatini. If you know, right? Why is my thing like? Oh my god. Okay. Hopefully it goes away. Here in Sweden, bro, this thing's bothering me. I swear to God, I'm gonna move my mouse. Also, that was a crazy north, in my opinion. I'm gonna move my mouse and it's gonna start to go away. Okay. Nope. This is so scuffed, guys. But here we have we had the tiled roof, so I thought it was a lot more west in Turkey. I shouldn't have committed that far, but it's okay. It was not too high of Maltese yet. Here we have New Zealand, pretty north feeling with the palm trees and all that stuff, right? But you also can get some more tropical feeling along that, like where I'm clicked right now. Do I end up clicking up there? I can't remember. Yeah, it does end up being more on the coast there, but it was quite tropical feeling, so, coast makes a lot of sense. Guys, there we go. Okay, finally. That was scuffed for a bit. Next here in, looks like Malaysia, right? Yeah, with the faded black sticker I consider it up there. It just felt like kind of wealthy, but it felt like really rural, so I didn't really know. Here we have some Bulgaria. We have Kaksovo and Stara Zagora, and I'm looking for the exact curve here. I'm thinking we're on this road, but like, does that make sense with like the sign? Because like, what is that? Yeah, I guess it does, but I'm like, I don't know. The sign felt. Why was the sign pointing north when they went to a different town? That was weird. Anyways, we have UAE here with the black car and the very Middle Eastern feeling. I mean, it's gonna be around this area, and I think we both like did really nice guesses here, if I'm not mistaken. I'm like, I don't know, maybe that's that town. I'm trying to line something up. Oh no, we both get pretty mid guesses. Not great, but fine. Um, and here in Japan with the rounded thing. Oh my god, did I miss the? I missed the rounded. I missed it. I did. Oh my god, I missed that. That's such an L. I saw the horizontal thing and I went north. I missed the rounded thing. I'm just yeah, I'm just bad. And yeah, okay. That's that. And here we have like the Irish slash like Northern Ireland housing, and I thought that was like a UK style pole top, but I'm just mistaken. So I went Northern Ireland. This red thing, I should know. That's why I was like zooming out for a second. That's like kind of so I'm going 2 times speed on this, but I think it's fine actually. It's not really a big deal in my opinion to just zoom through these. I think it makes it just yeah, a better video in general. Pretty big difference in us. It was that eastern road. So we had like the four strips, which I think is, I knew it, or no, it's the three, the four strips. We had like the bunch, the bundle of patches, which is like okay. So I pulled a map maker here just so you guys can see it. I don't know if this is the full range of it, but this is what I have mapped on my thing right now. This is where you can get the Mongolia clump to my knowledge, like here. I should have been setting up here. I thought it was more over here. I think yeah, the four straps go like along the whole thing. So you got like this and then the four. So yeah, I should have remembered that better, but whatever. Car meta is kind of an L sometimes. But alas, back to this. Yeah. Anyways, that and am I on 2 times speed? No, we'll do that. Oh my gosh, why is it like laggy now? But no, it's good. Cool. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I just got the guess wrong. I guess where there's 4 straps, not the clump of straps. So, yeah, that's whatever. Kind of an L, but W for car meta refusers. Anyways, we had this is such an L because this is kind of like not a full repeat, but kind of a repeat from Zen QG stream. This is actually in like near Portland, Oregon, or it's in like Vancouver or Washington, I think. I thought it was Mount Baker, but or Glacier Peak possibly. But I was like, I don't think it's Mount Baker though. It doesn't look like exactly like Mount Baker to my knowledge. It ended up being yeah, Mount Helena. Anyways, he makes a less than ideal region guess for himself, and I pick up the W with that on the Maltese. And that'll be a nice little 2-0 win and 3 points for you, boy. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in another one soon. Peace.